Hello, Leo. Welcome or welcome back. So this is your mid-month energy messages for you, okay? We're going to tap in. We're going to get straight into it. The first one I have is Sub Rosa, hidden in plain sight, mysterious, learning and teaching. Okay, you could be during a time, right now, it could be a time for you of incubating, is what I'm getting. Because I see like a little embryo sac and like a little baby. And it could be you're harnessing something big. You could be alchemizing something that's like of a bigger caliber for you. The energy is the same, whether you're manifesting or you're alchemizing like a candy bar or a mansion, a home. The energy is still going to be the same, right? It's just the attractiveness that you like about it. It's where is it on your to-do list is what I'm getting. Rapture, sensuality, love, devotion, romance, ecstasy, and pleasure. Okay, this is going to be a lot from heart center. I do see here, and it does help during this time, Leo. The sun, this is giving Leo energy right off the bat. You came out in your own reading. I love this for you. Joy, enjoyment, life force, success, vitality, and play. When you have the sun out here, it's giving me where you have the success. The birthright is what I'm getting for brighter days. I also do see here where it's the vitality and success of your incubation. When I say that, it's like you're cultivating and alchemizing something to come into your life that's a little bit bigger than what you're used to. Let's go ahead and get some tarot out here. I love this for you. We have also, when you're coming into this inner growth or the achievement, knowing that you can have the patience for cultivating a certain kind of like wish or blessing or miracle that you may want. It's kind of you have those thoughts, right? And you put your mind more into how can I say this, more into the decisions based, right? You may be telling yourself like these affirmations I do see here. Also, it's knowing the truth, knowing that you deserve more than what you have right now, right? It's you could be possibly outgrowing your current like cycle. You could be closing out a cycle. We also have, again, more fire energy coming out. This is going to be a fast paced type of notion. This is when you're going to be mastering something. It could be maybe learning a certain trade, right? Or learning something in your area that you may not have taken up, cultivating that type of mindset and putting it out into your real world and creating that plethora of ambition and creativity towards either it's your career or what you're more passionate about. That's going to help you more along in the long runs. Yeah, see, it's going to be creating more of the material world. It's going to be more accessible into your health, career, money, and into your resources. And you're asking yourself during this time, what do I have? What do I need to build or grow? When you see the OG Rider Waite tarot, it's when that lady is like with the Eight of Pentacles or the Nine of Pentacles, I'm sorry. But what this is bringing pretty much is, you know, you're coming near a completion, near the cycle, okay? And it's a lot of preparation that you've been doing. I'm guessing I'm guessing it's like a different language you could be learning, but then when I see in my mind's eye, like I said, it's something bigger. It's something that you've thought outside of the box, and it's kind of like you're like, maybe let's see how this is gonna turn out, right? We did have the energy. We did have the Chariot energy coming out in there as well. Let's go ahead and get one more. Look, you have all the tools that you need. You have everything. You have all of what you needed to gather in order for you to make this happen. When this is coming about, I do see here, babe, when you're taking that action on your manifestations. It's a cultivation. It's coming into your community. Others could be contributing to that, or they could be investing, or you could be an investor possibly. But it's something tangible. It's something that it's coming into a realization, right? Everything that is here in the 3D started off with a thought, right? So when you are having those aha moments, I am getting that you're going to be receiving a lot of spiritual downloads, or this is just a confirmation when you're watching this that you have received a lot of downloads, and you're taking the opportunity to go ahead and, work from there, grab from those type of downloads, because it could be very different from what you're used to. It could be just the mundane things, right? It's a very initial action of growth that's going to be happening, like a little mustard seed. And that's why we were talking about the cultivation and the embryo and incubation that's going on. So I don't see you going out as much, just because you're honing in and harnessing a lot of your energy, right? You need that. And I do feel that once you're out of this completion, and once you feel like you can go ahead and start going out like you used to, then that's going to have a series, or like a turn of events is what I'm getting. At the bottom of the deck, we have the 3 of Cups. So this has a lot to do with your heart center. Like we did have a lot with, the heart chakra. We did talk about that in the beginning. So it could be during this time to cleanse out and revive, is what I'm seeing, like your heart chakra, because I'm seeing like the green, the emerald green is just like pumping, but you're also investing more emotion into it, so that cleansing out your chakras, especially your heart chakra, could be helpful at this point in time, is what I'm getting. So now I just want to go ahead and give you a little bit of reminders before we close out your reading. It's completely small. It's just to give you like a little burst of energy for the mid-month when you're catching this. So let's go ahead and give you some reminders, okay? If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. I love hearing a lot of feedback from you guys, and knowing that a lot of this resonated with you, or you're just getting a confirmation when you see this at any point in time. Okay, honey, take a break, please. What did we say? We're talking about incubation, okay? Remember to take a break. Yes, Leo, you are a go-getter, but at times you have to really give yourself that rest so you can continue and being a go-getter, okay? Let's clock that. Okay, does it feel right? During this time of incubation, you also want to ask yourself a lot of these questions. When you have a lot of questions and you need answers to them, best believe when you ask yourself these questions, you're going to receive an answer. It may not be right away, or it could be right away, but at this point in time, babe, you want to also let yourself allow yourself to receive answers. Like I said earlier, Mercury energy, we had the Magician. That's a go-getter. That's action based. But now it's kind of like giving yourself that grace to be allowing, while you can still alchemize what you want. At the same time, you're being re-energized, is what I'm getting. God's favorite. I can't make this up. Of course you are. So of course it's you're under the universe's protection, or under this time at always, but it's because you're allowing yourself to receive, because you're being more open to the universe. It's kind of like now you're getting all these downloads, because it could have been before you may have not gotten these downloads as much, and that's why I'm getting like mundane. I see in my third eye, it's kind of like you get as far as like you give. Do you get what I'm saying? But now that you're giving a lot to yourself, you're receiving a lot more, and that's allowing the universe to give you a lot more than what you have been receiving before. Okay, so if you made it this far, again, I hope this resonated with you, okay, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.